Welcome back to AD2L Season 39, Jay versus Nameless, Game number 2. In Game number 1, Nameless controlled the tempo and absolutely dominated the first game and took the victory. Game number 2 could go the other way. We already have several bans going out real fast, real quick. We're going to just blow through them real fast. Jay has banned out Marana, Lone Druid, Undying, and Treant, while his Nameless have banned out the Dawnbreaker and the Warlock. And then the bans immediately slowed back down after that. Looks like Jay do not want to see that Treant again. That was absolutely a menace to him. And Nameless have banned out the Silencer and have picked Witch Doctor. Great idea to ban out the global silence against your ultimate channeling hero.
Seconds. 5 seconds. Dyer gets the ban.
I think my monitor's dying. All right. I had to text my wife. Let me go ahead and drink some more. Drink.
5 seconds.
All right, and we have our first picks. Nature's Prophet picked up for Jay. Panama Assassin banned for Nameless.
Seconds.
I'm having some technical difficulties here. My monitor is flickering. I'm gonna go ahead and mute for a moment while I see if I can figure that out. Be right back, guys. All right, I am back, and I have an IT tip for you guys. If you're having issues, go jiggle the wires. Oh, no, fuck. The issue immediately came back. Oh, well. I should be able to make it through this game.
Seconds. 5 seconds. All right, Dyer's turn. Seconds.
Okay, well, I'm guessing I'm just going to have to deal with the flickering for now.
5 seconds.
There might be a new monitor in my near future, but we'll see. Okay. We have Jakiro picked up for Jay, and Nameless are about to pick up their second pick after banning the Cyper. I'd also like to say Jay has banned the Gyrocopter.
Dyer's turn to pick. Admiral Kunkka.
The Kunkka has been picked up again for Nameless. They don't want to lose. I don't think either team wants to lose.
Seconds. We're starting in 5 seconds, with or without you.
Actually, I'm going to try one more.
Radiant knows
No,
just
I'm
who
not
to
going to
pick
do it.
here, I'll bet.
That'll mess up the stream. Hoodwink picked up as pick number 3 for Nameless. And what will Jay respond with?
We're 10 seconds out. Plenty of time to tell an announcer you love them if that's what's in your heart. 5 seconds.
Super exciting things happening here.
Radiant's up.
Slark picked up. He's pretty strong right now. He's a fish. He has a sword. He hits people with the sword. Does fishy things. Great hero. Been occasionally played as an off-lane hero lately too, which is a ton of fun. I wonder if
10 seconds.
Jay's gonna pull that one out here or no.
5 seconds. Dyer's turn to pick.
And they're gonna complement the Slark with a Sand King, which tells me that is not a off-lane Slark. I'm sorry, guys. I know y'all were hoping it was gonna be an off-lane Slark, but nope. It's a normal lane Slark. An on-lane Slark.
10 seconds.
And Nameless will respond with a hero pick.
All right, Dyer gets the ban.
Faceless Void has been picked up for Nameless. One of my personal favorite carries. And if he doesn't have the Arcana, then he's a noob. Or just poor. God, was that an
10
expensive
seconds
Arcana?
left. Well, 8 now.
It's a super expensive Arcana. Holy shit.
5 seconds.
And we're back to banning.
Radiant gets the ban.
Nyx Assassin has been banned again by Nameless.
Radiant gets the ban.
Pango was banned by Jay. They don't want to put up with that shit again. They were not a fan of it.
Gets the ban.
Earth Spirit also been banned out. Final ban from Nameless. What will it be?
Seconds. 5 seconds.
Trying to talk my wife into letting me buy a new monitor. Oh, final ban is OD. Huzzah.
Seconds. 5 seconds. Radiant's up.
Invoker will be the final pick for Nameless.
Seconds, just long enough to regret every choice you've made if you hurry. 5 seconds.
Team J getting down into their final 40 seconds of reserve time.
Cave Johnson.
All right, and the last pick will be the Wind Ranger.
Who's going to defend those?
And here are your game 2 lineups. Mid Invoker, 1 Faceless Void, Support Hoodwink, and Witch Doctor. And Kunkka's played by nobody. Alamo will be playing Nature's Prophet, US Danny on Jakiro, Kai is going to be playing the Slark, Blue Jay on the Sand King, and J-Bay 8 on the Wind Ranger. I don't want to introduce them later when they're all fucking running around the map, so I'm doing it now. Look at all the shiny particles coming out of every team. He does not have the Arcana, so Tyro might be poor, but we'll figure that out later. Nature's Prophet rocking the same set I rock. There is an Arcana on the Wind Ranger, though, which automatically puts Jay 1 Arcana above Nameless, which just means they automatically have the game favor here. Looking at the drafts, I'm favoring Jay just a little bit more here. Slark can get out of control really quickly. He's going to be able to jump and find this Witch Doctor on the back, as well as the Hoodwink if he's good enough. Actually, just there's a lot of good backline picks for Slark to pick at here. And Wind Ranger is probably going to get killed by a lot of magic damage. Sand King can be an absolute menace in team fights, and the Nature's Prophet is just going to be fucking everywhere. Jakiro is Jakiro. He throws fire and ice. Blah. Yep, I'm favoring Jay here. We'll see what the Dota charts officially say once the game loads in, and we'll see what Gaben says is the favorite draft. Because that's a fun little thing you can do. Whoa, what the fuck? That's a weird camera set up there. Alright, turn on.
Alright, get ready.
Okay, and as we get into game number 2, let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going to happen. I want to pull the graph up. Alright, 50-50. The game says both teams have an equal chance of winning as of this minute, but that can change on the dot. US Danny putting his hand up. He wants to high five. Come on, Kai. Don't leave a brother hanging. Kai, come on. Aw, you put it on cooldown. Nameless, all grouped up as 5, sitting on this top jungle. Nature's Prophet going to go in deep to the tier 1 tower and drop a ward. Do they have a smoke? They do have a smoke. Finesse does have a smoke. Great first blood potential on this lineup.
Heads up, 30 seconds.
Bushwhack.
You got this. Seriously, I just took a look at the other guys.
Oh my god, the furry
You
plays
do
its
not
guitar.
have this.
Cool.
I don't know how you'll be able to show your face anywhere.
Right, smoke is popped.
ever again
They are running at
or
mid. They
fighting
want to see
human
what's going on.
garbage.
Smoke is broken on Finesse. They see Sand King.
You've trained hard to
All
be
right,
here.
smoke is all broken. They know the entire team is there, and they're gonna back off. They don't want to fight with that. Looks like another 2 for 2. Both teams picking up 2.
This is a good opportunity to learn.
Thank you, Gaben. 2 Wisdom Runes. Sorry, Bounty Runes picked up for both teams. And as the lanes will break back down, everything is going into place. Wards are dropped. Heroes are running. Voice lines are splitting. It's a good night for Dota. I'm a little drunk already. Moving over, let's bring up the last hits and denies. Currently, nobody has any, which makes them all awful. Oh, Wind Ranger got one. All right. The bomb, just doing some harassing him. Blue Jay before. Ru Elamo. Elamo? I have no idea what how to pronounce his name. I'm sure someone will correct me later. It's just laying into the Witch Doctor, pushing him out of lane. Lightstone doing some work there. And a deny. Ooh, just... Nature's Prophet's just a little strong right now. That root doing damage. Had he have dropped a Bloodstone, that would have been a dead Witch Doctor. Which he'll probably do on the next chance he gets. And there it is. Bloodstone. 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 Alright. No Bloodstone is working yet. Sorry, needed to check something in the stream. Okay. Well, let's go take a look at mid lane. Just, you know, last hitting. Nothing fancy happening there. Bottom lane, they're getting grouped up. Top lane. They found the Witch Doctor. Bloodstone down, and that'll be a first blood going in the way to Nature's Prophet. The hero that needs no help making money. Courier picked off by the squirrel. No courier for the Slark. Did he get his items at least? I don't know. Didn't show up. I don't know how to check. All right. Middle lane. Invoker getting a little low. Just pecking at him. Power shot, max damage 270. So he's looking to get him low enough to get that power shot kill. Got a ping. Slark getting real low, but he'll go ahead and pounce away to safety. Top lane, Nature's Prophet just being a menace. I love Nature's Prophet as a support. He used to be my main hero. And now that he's a support and I'm a support player, it's a great combination. Slark, you're one Tidebringer cleave from death here. Maybe not one, but... Kunkka just kind of bullying Jichikiro out of lane a little bit. Nature's Prophet going across, going to pick up the Lotus. I believe the squirrel picked up the other Lotus, and the Bushwhack is down. Ooh, with the Torrent Mist and the Fire Breath going down. Witch Doctor, very low, picked off by the Nature's Prophet. Much stronger start this go around for Jay. Start getting in some hits, but he's getting real low.
Wait for it.
Slark. Tidebringer's starting to do some work to your HP pool. Nature's Prophet, just here he is again. He found the Witch Doctor one more time. And he'll get dewarded. Up. Did he buy? Yeah, he bought a Quelling Blade. Ooh, Chikiro. I missed what happened there, but it looks like Finesse picked off Chikiro. Slark is getting real low. He needs that level 6 soon. Nature's Prophet will pick off the Witch Doctor one more time and kill Tyro's Courier. Take a look at mid lane. Nothing really exciting happening here. I think both heroes are kind of waiting to hit that level 6. Actually, Invoker doesn't really have like a level 6 spike like Wind Ranger does, but... This top lane is not going so hot for Nameless. It's definitely the Nature's Prophet party up here. Kunkka taking some damage. He's been pounced. He's been grabbed. Breath, Fire, and Ice has hit him. And Slark's picked him up a few little Essence Shift stacks. Still sitting real low. Bounce is about to come back up.
I'll take that.
Top lane, Tyro had to time shift away from the name of the spell. Time walk away. Mid lane, they're just kind of hitting creeps. They're actually pretty much dead even, too. Nature's Prophet found him another Witch Doctor. I think at this point, Dawbomb, you're going to want to just kind of go away and help other lanes. If you can get the Nature's Prophet to leave the lane as well, I think would be your ideal hit here. And Invoker tried to do probably EMP Tornado. Yep, EMP Tornado combo, Cold Snap. Bottom lane. Dunka's getting really low. This Jakiro just hecking away at his health little by little. Just so hard to deal with. And the Slark is just, you know, hitting some creep. Dunka's going to X himself up and heal up and come back. Witch Doctor's hugging the tower now. Unfortunately, not being a very big... He's not helping out the lane so much since he's so scared of the Nature's Prophet. He is level 2 against his Prophet. Oh, and the Maledict missed. And Invoker did rotate, though, and they were able to pick off the Nature's Prophet and get quite a good amount of gold for the Faceless Void. And Kunkka's life will go ahead and fall to the Slark. I believe Pounced was probably involved. Yep. Let's see. How well did that... Let's check the net worth. I believe that probably helped out quite a bit. Nope. Really. Witch Doctor's final level 3. Tornado on to Wind Ranger in the mid lane. And my monitor has begun flickering again. This is really irritating. Top lane. Got the Maledict down. He's going to go ahead and Earth Spike to safety. Burrow Strike to safety. Nature's Prophet has come back. He does have his medallion now, which makes him a little bit more of a nuisance. Little bit more of a nuisance. Bottom lane. Jakiro getting really low, but Slark laying into the Kunkka. Ooh, Wind Ranger came bottom and is popping the ult onto the Squirrel, who will probably die here. Nope, maybe not. Invoker got the Tornado up, Bushwhack down onto the Wind Ranger, holding her in place. Slark dove the tower a little bit, but he's going to be just fine even when they get away. Nobody's life was lost, but some ultimates were expended. AC is low. Power shot is max. He got stunned in. Slark pounce, torrent down. Will he get enough out? Able to hold him in place, but the Nature's Prophet teleported into the back and went ahead and took care of him. He also came back and took down the Squirrel, and both off-lane heroes for Nameless were going and taken down with these rotations. Good rotations by the Nature's Prophet. Of course, he can be fucking anywhere at any time, so you always have to expect that. There's no hiding behind your tower when a Nature's Prophet is around. And Tyro is just trying to find him some space and some farm.
The seeds of fortune.
Kunkka's now 2 levels behind this Slark, and there's still 3 members of J down here, and they do not like the Kunkka doing what he's doing, and he'll probably go ahead and fall again. Not quite close enough to get the permanent agility stack for Slark.
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of smoking rocks.
No. Look here. Here we go. Bushwhack down, Maledict down. That should be enough to go ahead and take him out. One, and the last one will do it. Take a look at mid lane.
Not gonna happen.
Now, these heroes are mostly just rotating in to help out the outside lanes. They're not really trying to kill each other in this mid lane. No bloodshed, no fun. Top lane, Tyro is just trying to get as much farm as he can. Kind of missed that range creep there, bud. Blue Jay trying to take a little bit of his back farm. Nature's Prophet TP'd in. But Tyro decided he didn't want to fight that. Mid lane, we do have 2 of Jay here. Ice Path, but the Tornado was down at the same time. He's going to lock away and let that shield rune go to Jay. Take a look at bottom lane again. Slark, level 7 against a level 5 Kunkka. He does have the Pact. He got a few hits in, got a few essence shift stacks, and just kind of called it good and goes back to hitting creep. Finesse sitting up top, hoping to help out the voids. Sorry, the faceless void. Ugh, voice is getting tired already. Maybe if I get it real close, I don't have to talk as loud or excitedly. Kunkka. Slark wants to kill you. You are not level 6 yet. Ooh. Oh, and watching that, I missed a kill up top. They were able to pick off the Faceless Void and the Squirrel, and I missed it, and I apologize for that. For some reason, I was getting a little fixated on what the Slark was going to do. Nature's Prophet TPing in. Right behind. You're real low. I think. And Nature's Prophet held in the last hit to let the Slark get it, and he was able to get it. Ooh, just a little bit off for the Sunstrike. They do not like this, however, they rotated in. They're going to kill this Nature's Prophet to get a little bit of gold back. That is four heroes rotated to try and save the Kunkka, who did just get level 6, so that should help a little bit.
Forget I said that. Their bottom tower is in trouble, though. If you're in the vicinity of Dire's top tower, I'd put on a hard hat. That baby is coming down.
Mid lane, we have two members of J rotating in on this Invoker. There is an Arcane Rune sitting bot. Nature's Prophet. Will he get it? He'll get it in time. And walk away. Nature's Prophet decided, no, I'm good. Hoodwink is rotating as well. He's deciding if he wants to rotate. This game is looking a little reminiscent of Game 1, except the roles have been switched. Jay sitting 4k net worth lead on top of Nameless. So what are the power spikes that Nameless need to get back in this year? We have a Midas coming out for Invoker soon. We have Mask of Madness sitting on the Faceless Void. And Witch Doctor with no items at all. He has enough to buy the mana boots. I'm not 100% sure why he hasn't yet. A little early in the game to be worrying about buyback, but we'll see.
Dire's middle tower is taking one hell of a beating.
Nature's Prophet, what are you doing mid? Warding. Classic support move. I knew where that observer was, so he no longer has vision. Bottom lane, got the Slark. Bushwhack, just kind of harassing him, pushing him back a little. Nameless aren't looking to take a fight right now. They have several heroes waiting on power spikes, and it's just not the time. The early game did not go their way, and it's not quite what they're hoping for. But if they can get us some farm in, Nature's Prophet hanging out in this area, hoping to steal the Wisdom Rune, but little known to him, way too many of Nameless were here. X down, and he will die to the tower. And that'll leave Nameless to be able to grab the rune. Nua just trying to get that. I think he already had. Yeah, he already has the. No, he does not have the Midas yet. Okay. Faceless Void getting his farm taken by a Scorpion. Oh, who already has a Blink Dagger as well. Faceless Void trying to get that Maelstrom going, which will help speed up his farm quite a bit. Bottom lane. And there's Slark. What do you have already? Slark is working on the Ags. He already has the first major component. He's about 2,300 gold away from it. Sorry, 2,500 gold away from his Ags at this point. Everyone's just kind of taking their time farming. Nobody really wants to push the issue. Jay is sitting comfortably on top. They don't really want to push the issue. They don't want to dive towers and feed. But This Sand King is just being an absolute menace to this Void. Faceless Void. I keep wanting to say Void Spirit, but it's not a Void Spirit. It looks like Witch Doctor decided to skip the Mana Boots entirely and go straight into the Glimmer. It's probably just so he can get his ult off effectively. Mid lane. Rotating in. I think they want this Invoker, who's going to drop the Meatball and kill some creep with it. Top lane. Are they trying to go on this Sand King? Nope, just kind of harassing him out. Blink. Blink is up. Oh! And then mid lane, they went ahead and picked off the Invoker. Bottom lane, they're trying to catch this Slark, but he's a slippery fish. The tips are out trying to tilt the Faceless Void. Torrent is out. But I don't think it'll be enough to save the Kunkka. Great rotations from Jay. And they are going to go ahead and seize this opportunity to take the middle tower. Tornado out, and doesn't quite reach. Meatball as well. And the middle tower will be denied. No top tower, no middle tower for Nameless, while Jay control all of their T1s. Wind Ranger sitting on a DD, as well as a tier 2 token. She has her Maelstrom, Bracer, and Boots. Go ahead and take a look at everyone else. We've got to take a look at Jakiro. Jakiro's sitting with a fluffy hat. He has the Staff of Wizardry in his inventory. Or, sorry, in his shop, but he is picking it up and will soon have a Force Staff. And, you know, wards. Take a look over at Sand King. Sand King rocking the Blink Dagger. Almost has his Aghanim Scepter. He did get his Courier killed at some point. I don't know when we saw that. Hang on, top in the triangle. Wind Ranger hoping to get a kill. And Casey decides better of it. He's like, nope, I just need to farm. My whole team's here, though. Where were we? Jakiro. Nature's Prophet, what do you rock? Nature's Prophet has finally upgraded that medallion to a Solar Crest, so Solar Crest and Dust of Appearance. He is ready to be a menace. I'm gonna deward that, bud. There you go.
Top tower is really taking a beating.
The seeds of fortune.
Okay. They see you. They have vision of this whole area. They saw you smoke, I think. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Oops. Maledict. Ult down, and this will be a very dead Nature's Prophet. But it looks like Jay are trying to come in. Macropyre is down on top of the Witch Doctor. He will survive, and they also found the Jakiro in the back. That'll be both supports picked off in favor of Nameless. They need every little pick they can get right now. They are quite a bit behind, and every little bit helps, and it's grateful that the Witch Doctor didn't die there. Finesse putting in some deep wards to try to watch that triangle farm, but, you know, it's a Slark. He's going to, yeah, he's already slow. He knows there's wards. He's going to, yeah, he's pinging it out, so that'll get dewarded pretty quickly. Courier on its way to Invoker with the Shard. What does this fucking Shard do again? Oh, it makes the EMP a vacuum, and, uh-oh. You're pushed a little far out. And 3 heroes from Jay have come to meet you, Invoker. Very global, very quick, and very ganky team Nameless are playing up against right now. Kind of what I was excited happening, but Wind Ranger grabbed under the tower, but she'll go ahead and pick off the tower. And she is now ulted onto the Witch Doctor. X'd, Torrent. Ooh, Tidal Wave missed, but there we go. There's just no damage. What? Sorry. Chrono is down, but they were unable to get anything, and now Faceless Void's going to pay with his life. All he has is Maelstrom and... Ooh. Man, that's not good when the whole team tips you. Torrent. Sorry, Tidal Wave pulling Sand King back into the tower. Nature's Prophet ult down. Got Mitch real low, and the boat will go ahead and take down the Wind Ranger. And the Maledict will pick off the Sand King. They lost their carry, but they got the 2 and the 3 in exchange from Jay. I'm getting tired and a little drunk.
Vicinity of Dyer's top tower, I'd put on a hard hat. That baby is coming down.
Lane.
top tower is really
Getting real low Kai, but you know, it's a fucking Slark. He's gonna run off and be at full HP in a matter of seconds. Ooh. The Sunstrike gave vision enough for Slark to notice that he lost his ult, and he's gonna run away. And they did indeed deward the triangle. Nua has begun working on the Aghanim Scepter, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Let's go ahead and take a look at the current leaders of this match right now. Team J. US Danny, captain,
scanning around for enemies.
almost has his Force Staff. I believe it's on the courier on its way to him now. And Slark found the Kunkka. Macropyre down, but yep, and he just kind of stood and he got locked up in it. There was no running away. Oh! Witch Doctor ult down, but it was canceled by the Ice Path. And the Slark will find him, and that'll take care of him. And ooh, but the Slark is going to die to the Maledict.
Hope Dyer's middle tower is
It's a nice little gold injection to Nameless. Bushwhack will find the Jakiro, but in the back line, Windranger has found the Faceless Void and is ulted on him, but he is able to get away. He is stuck in the trees! Invoker, do some invoking. Oh no, he came back! Faceless Void, my friend, why did you come back? And these tips are just disrespectful at this point. This is just not fun. I heard the Nature's Prophet. Oh, Nature's Prophet's in the back, trying to hopefully pick off someone down there. But the Hoodwink is going to be picked off by the Sand King and the Windranger. Sand King does have his Ags, the shiny new Earth Spikes coming out of the ground in Sandstorm. Nature's Prophet rocking the Orchid. This is a very offensive 4 here. 4? Yeah, he was the 4. Ru Alamo just absolutely steamrolling. I believe he is going to be the MVP. And if he's not the MVP, he's going to be the MVP in my book. Bottom lane, Slark versus Kunkka. Not a whole lot came of that. Just some spell throwing. Sand King, of course, you know, it's just a Sand King. His job is to get into the fights, be a nuisance, Sandstorm, stun, ult, just in general be a pain in the ass for the enemy team. Windranger's trying her best to jump in the back line. She's just bottled a Haste Rune too. She is BKB, Haste Rune. Yeah, this is a disaster here waiting to happen. Where is she going to TP to the bottom lane? There's no heroes there, so how long does she have the Haste Rune for? I don't know. I don't know when she fucking got it. All right, go look back at. Let's take a look at Jakiro. He's finally got his Force Staff. He's just kind of, just a lot of AoE team fight on top of three heroes that are very good at jumping that back line and holding it down. Nameless. Pushing back a little. Slark is just farming away happily. He doesn't really have much fear. 5 permanent agility stacks. He's sitting on his Ags. Looks like he started to build the Harpoon and then decided he wanted the Basher instead. Or the Harpoon is on his courier on its way, I'm not sure. Ice wall down. Windranger. Thought she was going to get in there. Her Haste Rune is off. I don't know why she needs a Haste Rune. She runs at Haste anyway. Always. 7k gold lead in favor of Jay right now. BKB being worked on by Tyro. Bottom lane. Slark has gone into the ultimate. Sand King is ulted. Sand King jumped to the back line and done a Sandstorm. Nature's Prophet ult will go ahead and pick off. Oh no. Oh, what killed the Void there? No, Windranger wasn't in the Chrono, and her Maelstrom procs got him. And they are taking a tier 2 at 24 minutes. 10k gold lead, and that is a team wipe in favor of Team J. I'd like to apologize to Team J now for the bias. As I said, I know a couple of people on Nameless, whereas I know no one from Team J, but you guys are... This is a different team than I saw in Game 1. These are totally different players.
If Dyer doesn't haul ass and help out that bottom tower, there's not going to be a tower left.
Excuse me. Big old yawn.
That thing is standing on its last brick.
Alright, Kunkka looks like he just finished his Aghanim Scepter. Let's see if that's the recipe they needed. Witch Doctor Number K faced Moodwink. It's a Force Staff and an Urn. I always get Urn and Vessel mixed up. Invoker. Midas still working on his Ags. He has most of the gold for Ags. Does he know he can buy the pieces individually?
If you're in the vicinity of Dyer's top
He's
tower,
got enough to
I'd put on a
buy
hard hat.
one piece. I guess he's trying to decide between the Ags or the BKB right now. You have Kunkka Xing up just to push the wave a little bit. He doesn't know that Jay are currently taking the Roshan. The Greevil that stole from the shopkeeper and was cursed to be killed over and over again. If you don't know the lore, look it up. Tormentor picked up by Nameless. The shard will go ahead and go over to the Hoodwink. What is the Hoodwink shard? The Hoodwink shard is the Boomerang.
From the way it's being destroyed.
It's Boomerang. I don't really know anything about it, nor do I feel like reading right now. All right.
Not the most accurate name, was it?
Nature's Prophet just absolutely being a pain in the ass. Actually, all of Jay are being a pain in the ass right now. Double the kills. And I don't know that Nameless take this game late. The Slark is just getting bigger and bigger. He's finished his Harpoon. And he's now working on an Orchid? Yeah, looks like he's working on an Orchid. There'll be 2 Orchids coming out from Nameless, or sorry, Team J. And the Aegis did go on to the Slark as well. I forgot to mention that. He has his Harpoon, Ags, Aegis. Slark's ready to do some damage. He's ready to get in there and fight. Whereas Faceless Void is sitting 4th lowest net worth in the game as the tier 1 for Nameless. This is rough. One really good chrono, one good pickoff, and he may be able to pull this back around, but ooh, they're burning a lot of skills on an illusion.
Dyer's middle tower has kicked the concrete bucket.
I did say that I don't believe Nameless take this late. However, I also firmly believe that all gold equal all farm. Oh, they found the squirrel, and he got used up, and they are able to pick him off, and that is all. 6 permanent and agility stacks for Slark now. Anyway, I was saying that they don't take this late. I believe Faceless Void is one of the heroes that, all things equal, can out late game any other carry, simply because for about 3 to 4 seconds, how long is it? Sorry, about 4 to 5 seconds per a fight, he just stops all of the fight, assuming everything goes else well. There it is. This might be what we needed. This will be at least the Aegis down. You're taking so much damage right now from the Macro Pyre. You got to get out of the fire, Tyro. Kunkka has been found. Slark is still in balls deep. He still has the depth charge as well. And that'll be it for him, as well as the Invoker. And the Faceless Void has dropped. Buyback on Kunkka. He's going to try to defend this, but I believe this might be the... Oh, the X brought back the Nature's Prophet. He has been found behind the tier 3s, all alone, but the control, the trees are going to stop the Kunkka. Does he not have a Swelling Blade anymore? He does not. Slark is still diving in deep behind the tier 3s, behind the barracks, and he's still trying to get picks. This is going to be a dieback if they manage to get the Kunkka here. Hoodwink down, Kunkka getting hit. And... Used up. Will he make it into the spawn to heal up? No, that is a dieback on Kunkka. There are no buybacks available for Nameless. Only one alive is the Witch Doctor, and everyone is alive on J. 19k gold lead as they're knocking on tier 3s. They're taking a lane of racks here at the minimum. Talking a lot about Kun there, Nature's Prophet. Tornado down, but the Sand King, they're not afraid to dive this far deep. Faceless Void, you don't have Chrono, you don't have BKB, you do not need to be here. You should probably be farming elsewhere, bud. And Sunstrike is going to miss, and looks like they lost nothing, but they were able to disengage. Now that Nature's Prophet's role in the game is up, the rest of his team are just absolutely shredding. Top 4 net worth, all in favor of Team J. Or J. I feel kind of bad saying Team J because I don't know if that's part of their name, but it just rolls off the tongue a little better. And while I'm saying that, Witch Doctor got found and killed by the Wind Ranger. Anyway, I'm going to call it Team J, and if anyone on Team J wants to correct me and say, no, it's just J, you're welcome to do so. Just shoot me a message. But I'm going to call you Team J, because it sounds cooler. The map has been completely cut off from Nameless at this point. They cannot leave their base. There's too much of a threat. Slark with the Mage Slayer, that's what he was building. He is building into the Bloodthorn. It's definitely to help shut the Invoker's AoE damage down. Faceless Void just trying to get a little bit of farm here. Shield Rune on the Jakiro. They are stuck high ground defending, hoping for a good pick. 23k gold lead at 31 minutes. 97% chance of winning here from Team J. We do have Aghanim Scepter on the Invoker. I don't know when he got it, but he now has it. So a good Chrono, good Sunstrike Array. It's called Sunstrike Array. What's it called? Yeah, Cataclysm, sorry. He's jumping forward. Sunstrike, half his HP. But everybody from J is sitting right behind that Jakiro. Except for the Slark. Slark is not here, but he's a fast boy. What's he running at right now? 525. Is that haste? He just runs at haste. Invoker's starting to pop some farm up. He's starting to farm a little bit over the Nature's Prophet now. Take a look at the scoreboard. All the kills this game have been from the Witch Doctor. Believably so. Probably because of Maledict. You see the Slark. You get the X down. Try to do a little something here. Rest of Nameless aren't sure. Slark jumps in tier 2s. He's going to get pulled behind the tier 3s. But he's just going to do Slark things and slip away. They were able to take him down to about half HP, but he loses vision and the Maledict just won't do anything, so he'll heal up through it. Team J being very patient with how they handle this. One bad high ground attempt, and they could get knocked right back out of this game. These percentages don't really mean much. It hasn't gone above 97% yet, which means there's still a 3% chance, according to Valve, that they'll pull this out. Did I say 80,000 even? Yeah, for a second. Slark. Looking to go on Faceless Void. BKB is out for Faceless Void. Go ahead and bring out buyback stats here, since I don't think net worth really matters at this point, once we get a big swing. Silence on the Faceless Void. Just force the BKB. The Chrono. And they get the damage. That was enough. They are able to pick off the Slark. That was the Chrono they needed. That's the damage they need to get out. And the mass tip is down. Even their own team are tipping them. Ah, the hatred. Ah, the camaraderie. Love it. And this opened up the map quite a bit for Nameless. They've been locked inside their base for the last, I don't know, 10 minutes? Give or take? No, it didn't sound 5 minutes. I'll say 5 minutes. Now they're able to open the map up a little bit without the fear... excuse me. Without the fear of a Slark roaming the map and can be on them at any minute. They have vision of the Jakiro. They do not see the Wind Ranger coming in and found the Invoker. They make quick work of him. He did get the Glimmer Cape off and he is invisible. He's out of the Sandstorm, but the Wind Ranger Focus Fire will go ahead and take him down. In the back line, the Witch Doctor's been taken down. The Kunkka is being grabbed. Just the amount of damage coming out from Team J is just enough. Kunkka was rooted by the Nature's Prophet ulti, been grabbed by the Ice Path. and they'll go ahead and pick him off as well. Buyback available on the Invoker. Hoodwink is still alive. They're going to go for another lane of racks with that. Team J does not need Slark to output damage. That's what they just said. Invoker's going to buy back.
If you're in the vicinity of Dire's top tower, I'd put on a hard hat. That baby is coming down. Radiant scanning for enemies.
Ugh. Fucking hate the Wind Ranger changes.
Top tower is really taking a beating.
Herder, I'm invisible at all times. Slark diving in behind, right up on tier 4s. Sand King as well, also on the tier 4s. Invoker, that's a dieback on Invoker. Witch Doctor, probably not going to survive here either. Hoodwink grabbed in the Macro Pyre with Ags. Hoodwink is down, no buyback. Kunkka's going to respawn here, and this is their last chance. X onto the Slark. Torrent. Ooh, tried to tidal wave him into the fountain, but no dice.
Hope Dire's middle tower is insured. That thing is standing on its
And they're going to go for Mega Creeps. Oh, not Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger's going to focus fire the tier 4 towers. Slark sees the Kunkka, grabs him, harpoons, pulls him in, along with the Sand King. Just keep it up, and that is game. Called by Nameless.
stone dead.
And Jay will take game number 2.
And that's one
Just absolute dominant showing. It wasn't even the same team from game 1. Good job, guys. Good job, Nameless. You all played your best, and you had a fun night. That's what Dota's all about. To everyone watching, you also have a good night. This is it, and I'm getting off.